Howdy, hi. It is Do Your Job Sports MLB Rundown picks and predictions for Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. We are looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, so first things first, we have to recap the previous day's results. Currently, we have 3 games left going, but of the games that have finished, we are 4-0. Currently bringing our season record to 149 and 154. Like I said, we got 3 games left going, so we will see what that season record comes to. Now, if it sounds like I am speaking of a man who should be more enthusiastic because he's 4-0 on the day and he's made some money betting baseball, I recently, just about an hour ago, watched Tyrese Halliburton hit a step-back 3 over Ty Jerome, and the Cleveland Cavaliers lose by 1. So for the next 24 hours, I reserve all rights to be severely depressed as the Cavs go down 2-0 in the series. So I will do the best I can to make this video while being severely, mentally in anguish. Anyway, let me recap these real quick, then we'll get on to the picks for tomorrow. So game number 1, it was the Reds and the Braves. We had the Reds plus 1.5. That was at minus 115. That one cashes for us. It took a little bit. It took extra innings, actually, and the under still hit. The Reds, they only scored 1 run. Thankfully, the Braves only scored 2. There were 15 total hits in this game. Shout out to Andrew Abbott. He pitched really well. 5 innings, only giving up 4 hits, 8 strikeouts. Then the Reds' bullpen came in, did really well. The only dude who gave up a run was Emilio Pagan. So I don't like you, buddy. But other than that, they played really well. If their offense would have been able to hit, they could have won the game. But I don't care that they lost because I had them plus 1.5, and I don't like them since they're Cincinnati or since they're an Ohio team. So I will take them losing, but me winning with both my bets. We then had the Cardinals plus 115 on the money line. They won as well. Another game that ended 2-1. It would really suck to be Paul Skeens. Other than the fact that you're dating Livy Dunn, that is a massive plus. But your baseball team is horrible. The Pirates, I know the White Sox are bad. I know the Rockies are bad. It is easily the 3rd worst team in baseball is the Pirates. They are now 12-25. They can't hit a baseball. They're incapable. Paul Skeens goes 6 innings, striking out 6, only giving up 2 earned runs, and he adds another loss to the column. He's now 3-4 on the season, despite having a mid-2 ERA. That is disgusting work by the Pirates organization. Cardinals, they only had 4 hits. They win the game 2-1 thanks to an Alec Burleson double, which scored Wilson Contreras and Nolan Arenado. They moved to 18-19 on the season. Now, 2 games left going on. Let me see where these are at currently. We have the Mets plus 100 in the over 8.5 runs. The Mets are winning 1-0 in the bottom of the 4th. No outs with a guy on second. So the over looks kind of cooked, but the Mets money line looks okay. Then we have the over 9.5 runs in the Mariners. In the Athletics. This one looks good. It's 2-1 heading into the top of the 3rd with 5 total hits in the game. Live over under sitting at 11 flat. So that's where we're at. Hopefully, maybe we go like 6-1 on the day. Maybe we either lose the Mets money line or the over. Hopefully we hit the A's though, and we end at 6-1. So that's the recap. Let's get on to the picks for tomorrow. Game number 1 we are taking a look at. It is the Dodgers and the Marlins. There is no money line bet here. I am only taking the over of 9.5 runs. You have 2 pitchers on the mound, both of which are not very good. Landon Knack, 1-0 on the season, despite having a 7.27 ERA. He's got some problems. He has 2 starts on the year, a total of 8 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, 6 walks. That is not what you want from a starting pitcher, a almost 1-to-1 K to walk ratio. 7 earned runs in 8 innings. He's given up 1 long ball. The teams he's played, both horrible. Well, actually, I guess Washington's not horrible, but he's faced Washington and Colorado. He went 2 innings against Washington, giving up 5 earned. He then went 4 innings against Colorado, at home, by the way. So this was not at Coors. It was at Dodger Stadium, and he gave up 2 runs, 4 hits in 4 innings. That is egregious coming against a Rockies team that cannot hit the ball. Then on the other side, you have Valente Belozo. You might as well say this guy is a bozo because he's not very good at baseball. 3 game starts this year, 12 and a half innings pitched. He has more walks than strikeouts. 8 walks, 7 strikeouts, 7 earned runs. This dude's not good. He has played semi-decent competition. He's gone against Atlanta, the Mets, and then the other game was the Pirates, which you can basically throw out. He took a long break, had a month off. I'm assuming that was either due to 1, injury, or 2, being sent down to AAA. I would hope for his sake it was injury. Going up and down from the majors can be kind of tough. But either way, I don't care. Both of these guys suck. The Dodgers have one of the best offenses in baseball. Give me the over, 9.5 runs. I think we see a lot of scoring. Next game we're looking at, it is the Astros and the Brew Crew. I'm going to take the Brewers getting plus money at home against an Astros team that can't hit a baseball. Really don't understand this, but I guess Vegas might know more than me. Give me the Brew Crew plus the money in the over of 7.5 runs. Astros 17-18 on the year. They're throwing out Framber Valdez, who is 1-4 with a 4.39 ERA, going up against Quinn Priester, 1-0 with a 5.79 ERA this season. Quinn Priester somehow has 4 game starts, but only 1 decision, 23 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts. He does walk a ton, 16 walks, so not ideal strikeout to walk ratio, but somehow he doesn't have a recorded loss. This will be his 5th start, and he's going up against an Astros team that cannot hit a baseball. Astros 19th overall in baseball, scoring 3.9 runs per game. They're middle of the pack in average, hitting 243. They do struggle massively running the base paths. They're 7th last in stolen bases. The Brewers are 2nd overall in baseball, 44 steals. Framber Valdez, currently not very good. 1-4 on the year, 41 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts, but the problem is he's giving up a lot of hard contact. 20 earned runs, 7 home runs allowed. Looking at his game log, he's gotten shelled in his recent starts. He gave up 4 runs to the White Sox in 5 innings pitched. He gave up 7 runs at Seattle. So his last 3 road games, he's given up 4 runs, 2 runs, and 7 runs. That is not a dude I want to back at minus 130 on the money line. I'll take the Brewers. I think they have the better lineup. Both pitchers aren't good, so give me the over as well. Next game, this one hurts me to put this down because the Rangers have costed me a ton of money this year, but I have to do it at this price. Give me the Rangers plus 100 on the money line in the over of 9.5 runs. I think they have a legitimate pitching advantage. Tyler Mahle on the mound, who was at 3-1 on the year with a 1.20 ERA, 37.5 innings pitched, 32 strikeouts, 14 walks. That is more the ratio you want to see. The one thing with Tyler, he does not allow home runs. Again, I mentioned 37 and 2/3 innings pitched, 0 home runs given up. And he's played teams that hit for power. He's faced Atlanta, he's faced the Dodgers, he'd faced San Francisco, and he's faced the Cubs. Those are some of the best teams in baseball I just named, and they haven't gotten a single dinger off them. Meanwhile, on the other side of the mound, you have Tanner Houck. This dude should be Tanner, how are you still in the MLB? Because you suck, dude. 0-2 on the year, 36 innings pitched, 30 strikeouts, only 12 walks, so he has decent control keeping it in the zone. But that might be a problem because he keeps it in the zone too much. 26 earned runs, 7 home runs given up on the year. And he really hasn't played teams that are that good. His recent teams, Toronto, Cleveland, Chicago White Sox, Tampa Bay. And you're telling me you're allowing this many? How are you doing this, buddy? Who's hitting these bombs off you? I don't like that. I don't think he's any good. I'm not really too concerned about this Red Sox lineup either. You really just have to dodge the top half of their bats. The bottom half does not concern me at all. You have Toro, Narvaez, and Rafaela. If you can dodge Duran, Devers, and Bregman, I think you're okay. Now, that being said, this Rangers team is absolute dog shit right now. They can't hit a baseball, but they have the pitching advantage. If they can score like 4 or 5, I think they have a shot. I am taking the over, though, because there's a chance one of these teams just goes ballistic and scores a million runs. Winds blowing out, should be a high-scoring game. Give me the Rangers and give me the over. Final game here, we're going to go back to something that's been working pretty well for us recently. We're going to back a relatively bad team plus 1.5 on the road against another team who I don't think is very good. So we're going to take the White Sox plus 1.5 for at minus 110 against the Royals. I think this is going to be a close game. The White Sox have surprisingly been playing decent baseball recently, 4-6 in their last 10, which doesn't sound ideal, but when you remember their overall record is 10-26, it kind of puts you into a little different perspective. So their recent game log, the White Sox have lost by 1, lost by 3, won by 1, lost by 4, won by 4, won by 8, lost by 2, lost by 1, won by 7, lost by 1, won by 3. I think I'm going to stop there. You should probably get the point. They haven't been horrible. And they're going up against a pitcher in Michael Wacha, 1-4 on the year with a 3.52 ERA. Those aren't horrible numbers. The problem is he gets absolutely zero run support, negative run support. And this is already coming from a Royals team who really does struggle to hit the baseball so far on the season. What if I told you the White Sox are scoring more runs per game than the Royals? They are 24th and 27th in baseball, respectively, scoring 3.5 and 3.4 runs per game. Neither of these teams can hit for average either. The White Sox are somehow hitting 215 as a team. The Royals hitting 237. Pitching really both the same. Neither squads that have that solid of a bullpen. I don't think the Royals should ever be laying 225 to anyone. Give me the White Sox plus 1.5. Also giving me the under 7.5. Neither of these teams can score. Okay, that is going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.